This is a blue bottle tree. This is meant to capture the haints of spirits. And so what happens is the spirit will be attracted to the blue and go in the bottle, and that's supposed to trap the bottle. It's basically protection from unwanted spiritual activity, to keep that spiritual energy under control. You'll see blue bottles in Charleston. You'll also see windows in colors of blue, because the haints aren't supposed to cross water. So that's why they put the blue around the windows. So the blue bottle trees are for spiritual protection, to keep the haints under control, basically. And that's the same thing with the haint blue that's around so many windows and doorways in Charleston, South Carolina. It will go throughout the Low Country, because that's not just in Charleston, but that is what they call in the Gullah Geechee corridor. You will absolutely see various shades of blue. So depending on where you are in the Low Country, that haint blue will look almost like a sky blue, or it'd be like a dark electric cobalt blue. It probably depends on what kind of paint they had available, or the culture of those people in that area. That determined what color they use. But I can tell you, in my lifetime personally, with African Americans, I tend to see a bright dark blue, almost like this. And one of my friends who grew up in Hollywood, South Carolina, she said that if you can't see the blue from all the way down the street, that's not haint blue. So everybody has a different take on what they feel like haint blue is, but in reference to this is for spiritual protection. This is to keep the haints, that spiritual activity to a minimum. And this is one of those things that I'm glad to see making a comeback, because when I was a kid, you would see that all the time.
That means that the belief in a spirit is coming back.
Yes. Well, so there's so much tragedy going on. Now, I don't know if it's so much coming back or just a thing that is just existed because they knew it was out there in the atmosphere. But Africans and African Americans were absolutely aware of a supernatural existence, and they did things to protect themselves from that energy.